Okay, hi everybody. I found a lump on my right breast, so I have to go to the doctor. I'm here now to have that checked, and hoping that it's nothing. I hate doctor's appointments anyways, and this one's a little nerve-wracking. So we will keep you posted and we'll see what happens. Okay guys, I'm on my way home. I just had to get out of there. I was in that office waiting for her for 40 minutes. But I really wanted to get her to check it so that I could figure out what was going on. And if I left, I'd have to reschedule. And oh my gosh. And then she comes in finally and tells me, well, I'm retiring, so now I find out I have to change doctors. But then it takes, like, no kidding, 5 minutes maybe, and says, oh, you need to get a mammogram. So I'll put in an order for it. So, long story short, I'm going to have to get a mammogram, and we'll see what happens. So keep your fingers crossed. We'll keep you posted. It's probably not going to be until February, so it's going to be a long wait. Hoping it's nothing. Bye. I'm deaf!
Okay. Wow. Just you said you had so much to say and that you were irritated and...
Okay, so let me tell you what happened yesterday. I'm nervous anyways, right? Because I think I have a lump in my breast.
Well, you do have a lump.
And I do.
Yeah, it's not you think you have a lump, you do have a lump.
I go in the doctor's office, which I hate right now anyways because everybody wears masks and I can't read your lips. So I cannot communicate. So they have all the plexiglass up and they have their masks on and I have my mask on and I tell the girl, I have to read your lips because she just starts talking.
How deaf are you?
You know,
how deaf are you?
I'm profoundly deaf. So I cannot communicate with these masks. My world just closed in even more now with this COVID. So I tell the girl, I can't read your lips. And so she screams at me through the mask. And like, that's going to do me any good. It doesn't matter how loud you are. It does not matter. It's like if you were speaking, like I was telling you, if you were speaking Russian. If you just scream it at me, I'm still not going to get it. I don't get it. She's sitting there telling me to do something. I have no idea. Well, of course, I'm looking at her going, I don't know what you're saying. And she looks at me like I'm an idiot. I mean, there's two girls in there, and they're totally looking at me like, oh my gosh, you're so dumb. How can you not get the fact that I want you to go in the bathroom and wash your hands? Well, so I'm looking at her going, you want me to go down the hallway? And she's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm thinking, okay, what does she want me to do? So she goes, go in the bathroom and wash your hands. And then she says something else. So I'm like, okay, I get the washing hands thing, so I'm just going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to wash my hands. I come out and she's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what you're saying. She goes, da da da, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, it's not doing me any good. Finally goes, go right there. I mean, it takes me so long. It's so aggravating. So anyways, I get to my room. I'm on time, of course. So 45 minutes later.
That's bad.
45 minutes.
That's
now
terrible.
I have a rule, which is basic etiquette. 15 minutes you leave, right? 15 minutes you're done. My time's just as important as yours. As I'm waiting for 45 minutes, my MRI person calls, which I'm trying to get an MRI for my MS. So I answer the phone because I'm like, well, she's going to take this long. I'm going to answer the phone. So I answer the phone. Just as I'm talking to this person with the MRI, she comes in the door. And she stands there with her hand on her hip, and she's like, and I'm like, you're the one that's 45 minutes late. You're going to have to wait a second. She goes, I'll be back when you're done. And I'm like, oh, no, because you're going to be like 45 more minutes. So I hang up on this lady, poor lady, and I go after her down the hall, and I'm like, I'm ready, let's go. And she goes, well, you don't have your pink smock on. And I'm like, I'm ready. And then I flashed her because I just had like a zip up hoodie on because it's cold and I'm waiting for 45 minutes. So she comes in there and, she's just like, she has a face shield on so I can read her lips, but I can't understand her because she doesn't pronunciate very well. So she's getting irritated because I can't understand her. And she's not like talking to me, she's like talking away from me. Long story short, 5 minutes later after she goes, oh, you have a lump, you need to go have a mammogram. I'm like, just let me go. I just want to get out of here. As I said in my other video, I'm going to have a mammogram and we'll keep you posted.
How hard it is being deaf.
I've always been able to communicate because I can read lips. So as long as somebody's facing me, I do really well. And people don't even know that I'm deaf. But with these masks, it's completely shut my world down.
It's hard.
Now I can't even tell. Like before, I could pick up sounds around me and I could kind of tell that somebody was like talking to me.
Facial expressions too.
Now I can't see anything. I don't know I can't hear you at all. And I just have no clue whatsoever. It's just shut my world down.
People don't realize how hard it is
Yeah.
on a deaf person what's been going
It's
on for
hard
the last
deaf
year.
people. They have to read your lips. They
Yeah.
just have to. It's the only form of communication. Can't yell at them. It doesn't work. So annoying. Okay, so we'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for letting me spew.